All right, good show, brothers.
Donna, it's Jane. It's 11 o'clock at night, and I'd like to go to sleep. And the drums and the singing are going like crazy.
This is the Vocal Super Fry.
Fuck it up! This will be the best! This will be the cat! This will be the game of the... This will be the bad enough! They're gonna die! They're gonna fry! You're gonna be here! Got the apple! This will be the uniform! This is where it's got cars!
About time you learn to turn down the doggone noise and shut up that idiot.
At that, isn't that, look at those clouds, they're beautiful and it's so happy.
Hey, podcast, take two, February 24th, 2022. Is this thing on? Live from Cujo Key, a hop, skip, and a jump from sunny Key West, Florida. Welcome to Spiffy Skipjack Studios, podcast mecca of the free world, where all the magic happens. Thanks for ducking out of your reality and hanging out with us. Three jerks trying to make it work. 100% of your time back if you're not fully satisfied. Hey, Thursday's payday. By now you've cashed your check, pounded a sixer, and crashed out on the couch with a big bag of dope. Welcome to Three Jerks Trying to Make It Work, sponsored by Cardo Cereal, Bathtub Jenny, and the Violent Fist. When the sky is falling, we take shelter under bullshit. It's time to get your jerk on. Take it away, gentlemen. Hey now, what do you think of that?
100% refund. I love it. You get 100% refund.
We got a hell of a show, don't we?
Well done.
No doubt. We have a fucking hell of a show today. We're talking about models here. We got boats. We're going to start our Dick of the Week segment. Our sponsors are here. We're talking about someone running for Congress. Our sports section. We got a little bit of music and our special weekly segment, Hot for Teacher. What else do you think? What else do you think we got going on there? Dude, what an intro, bro.
That's awesome, huh?
Church 3, well said.
And it's all about the rock and roll. Sorry about the background music, folks. They only give us about 5 or 6 house bands here. We're in the process of checking out the new house bands. You know what? We might have a special interruption, though. Should we cover? We have a war correspondent in Ukraine. Should we just tell you what, let's hold him off for a little bit. He can wait. The war's going to go on for a while.
Right.
Let's go right to our first story. What do you say, man?
You know what? Since we're perfectionists, let's lower the background music a little bit. Because Jerk 1, we do have that sexy voice. We need to hear it louder.
There we go. We don't have a technical producer. It's just us.
Well, yeah, just like you said, all our best wishes to everybody in Ukraine. And if you're Ukrainian, we're with you. We feel terrible about what's going on. And we wish you the best.
Bandwagon?
Well, I don't know too much about what's going on or why it's even happening. Do we even know? Like, what is going on?
Listen, there's just one thing you need to know about here.
Ukraine's got 40 million people.
Whoops. Here we go with the technical snafus here.
Woo. Right.
Nah, well, you know what? Let's stick to the program here.
Sure. Woo.
Our first virtual guest here.
Yes. Victoria's Secret model, Down syndrome.
We're congratulating Sofia Jirau is her name?
Yeah, I think you're pronouncing that right. Sure.
Oh, I better hope so. I don't want to stand corrected here. This is a very important story. Leads off our show.
I think it's incredible, right? I mean, she's whoever is behind this. I think it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. What do you think, Jerk 3?
Let me tell you what I think.
Yeah.
Tell us what.
What do you think, Jerk 1?
I'm thinking that, you know what, someone's taking advantage of her and that nobody, okay, listen, I did a little talking. Sorry, I looked her up on that.
We got to. I don't mean to cut you off, but we got to lower the background music a little bit.
Yeah, thanks for that. I don't have any things going on here.
Because there's that voice, dude. I need to hear that voice.
Oh, my beautiful voice there.
Jerk one, so I could,
It does something for me.
I'll tell you what. She began modeling in March of 2019 on her 23rd birthday. Then she jumped right into the New York Fashion Week less than a year later. Okay, how many? And she's 24 and debuts. How many 23-year-olds just start modeling and then a year later wind up at the New York Fashion Week? You know why. All right. It's because of her condition, her special abilities. We'll just say her superpowers.
Right.
There's plenty there's plenty of people out there. I mean, I've seen Victoria's Secret's latest brood, and everyone for their own taste. But she may fit right into their vision, but I don't think that's a vision shared by at least former customers of theirs. Perhaps they're looking for new digs. And
2022 is the new Jerk one. You know that. I mean,
yeah, I know.
Whatever we've known growing up, it's totally different.
I'll tell you what. When I get a Victoria's Secret catalog in the mail back in the day, I wasn't looking for Sofia Jirau here. We'll put it that way. How about you?
Well, I mean, Jerk 3, what do you want to say? Do you want to say anything about it?
I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say on the topic, but it is definitely a different world that we live in.
All right, and Jerk 3, there's an echo there for you as well. So I don't know if you want to.
Sound guy. You know what? We should just put it out right now. Anybody who's wants to do sound for the show, just send your resumes in. We just opened up the comments there. We're hoping that the comments work here. Test.
Right.
I could just talk like this.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, I'll just do that for there.
Well, I will add I'll do the other side of the spectrum. And it's
spectrum.
funny what
I know what you did there. Jerk too. That's
right.
Good.
You notice that we're talking about the spectrum. But I mean, props to her. I mean, it is very cool. It's a great story, and it gives everybody a chance to say, hey, if she could do it, I could do it. I mean, look at
but it's not for everyone.
No, I get it. I mean, all right, well, wording Jerk 1. Here's another question.
How about basketball, huh?
What about the Victoria's Secret model? I think it was last year, or no, the Sports Illustrated model who came out. She was oversized. What's your thoughts on that?
You're asking Jerk 3, right? I hope.
No, Jerk 1.
Oh, I could go all night on that. Don't get me started.
Oh, really? Well, I don't know. We're
going to start off the show getting all kinds of hate mail. Is that what you want?
No, well, I just think that, hey, you know what? 2022 and our kids and all that, when they grow up, they're not going to have worries. They could be whatever they want to be.
Yeah, that helps push everyone to the next level. Just be whatever you want. Everyone level out.
That would make Des Brutalo a superhero.
Let me tell you what Sports Illustrated is showing now. You used to have to order special magazines for that. Now you just get it off the rack.
Right.
For a second, Sports Illustrated should probably get out of the swimsuit business at this point. And go from there. I'm sure there's plenty of golf they could put in there instead. Or highlight.
I mean, what our listeners should do? Our listeners should make a decision for themselves. Go to her Instagram, the Victoria's Secret Sofia's Instagram, and make a decision for yourself. I mean, she's presented pretty well. I mean, she definitely.
Check it out for yourself.
Yeah,
do what the jerks say.
Do what the jerks say.
Yeah.
She's got great assets.
Go to her online store.
There's definitely
some beauty there. There's some definite beauty there, Jerk too.
Yeah, and the Down syndrome thing helped her absolutely. The Down syndrome thing definitely helps her. There's no doubt. But she's, is she terrible to look at? Would you agree that she's,
I just got one question for you, Jerk too. Is that how Biden got into office? The Down syndrome?
I'll tell you what. If I'm in a bar in West Virginia, she's like a 6 or a 7. Okay.
Wow, you're real.
Yeah.
Wow,
Jerk one's into blondes though.
She's got
You
a
are.
she's got a certain look to her.
That's why I'm surprised that he's anti. I mean, look at that set. Hey,
Hey,
Well, anyone can get a set these days. You just need to know the right doctor. So let's not go there.
Jerk one. Let me ask you this: by looking at that picture you just put up, could you even tell? Not that one, the one before. Could you even? Would you even be able to tell that she has Down syndrome by that picture?
Yeah. The
Wow,
eyes of the
really?
soul, the eyes of the soul to the mind.
Yeah, the eyes give it away for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to agree. Just that alone. I mean, I'm not sure if the headline wasn't the headline, I don't know if I would have picked it right out. But looking at her eyes, I definitely see what Jerk One's talking about.
Interesting. And none of us have heard. Has anybody heard her speak? I mean, I haven't.
No, magazines don't speak yet. That's next.
Right. I mean, I do have the Instagram. I could pull it up and listen and hear what she sounds like. But she is Spanish, so she is speaking here in her native tongue. But
she has a little bit of a possessed look to her.
We could agree to disagree. I mean, that's cool. That's what it's all about, right? Everybody has their own opinion. Yeah.
All right.
Like in
man.
the.
I tell you, we're just burning it up tonight, aren't we? We got the hard hitting stories coming
right away. Hey, and
we
like
got
the
comments
movie
here though.
Home. There's a great movie called. What do you got?
Oh, would you?
Yeah.
Dirt Star is asking, would you? I think you would, Mike.
Well, yeah,
you know you would.
That's what I'm trying to get at. I mean, that's what I'm trying to get at. I mean, where we grew up, all of us, Jerk 1, Jerk 2, Jerk 3, she's probably like in her 20s. Think of us back in our 20s. Would any one of us refuse her if she showed interest? Of course not.
You don't even have to answer the question, finish the question.
Yeah, of course not. I mean,
I think Dirt Star's asking if anybody would perform an exorcism. But I don't think I would. I mean, she looks possessed.
I don't
Dirt
know.
Star,
Right.
Dirt Star. The question's for you, Dirt Star. Put in the comments. What do you think about the Victoria's Secret model? Do you think she deserves all the adulage that she's getting right now?
Does she deserve your 12 pounds of raging fury?
Yes. What do you think, Dirt Star? Yes or no?
Yes. Well, we'll wait on that answer there. So,
yeah, we'll wait on that answer. But,
just don't feed the jerks. Leave us alone on that.
I don't know, man. I mean, I just think it feeds into, we're kind of all three, Jerk 1, Jerk 2, and Jerk 3. We're kind of from the old school, but we're also learning the new school because we have kids who are going to be in that new school. And
get off my lawn, dude.
We're gonna have to learn how it goes. I mean, hey.
Okay. I got a tip. Are we ready to move on a little bit? Here's Dirt Star's answer. He says, "Meh." He's sounds like he's well fed.
Meh. Excellent. I love
That's
it.
what I feel. I feel the same way. Meh. Depends.
That's great. Meh, the Emoji Movie. Great movie. Emoji movie.
But Jerk 2, man, I hear where you're coming from, man. You got to roll with the times. You just gotta welcome what's coming at us. I mean, we're getting old.
Yeah.
You're getting old and desperate. We need to grab what we can while we got it. Going good.
Yeah. Hey,
when you're an old man, you take those Viagra pills and you cut them up into 4 little pieces, and you take them so you don't pee on your shoes. That's how you work it.
That's how you work it as a crusty, cantankerous old man.
That's right. So you know how it is, bro.
Hey, like you said, Jerk 1, last week, you said about the technology. Last week about the technology, you were like, hey, this is the best of the best. This is the best of the times. Well, I think, not to keep harping on it, but this Victoria's Secret thing, the supermodel thing of Sports Illustrated, it's helping out. It's a good, it's forward progress.
Bring back Ellie McPherson.
We got side 928. Everything is a now thing. Yeah, it is.
All right, I'm moving on. I got important information here to share.
Side 928. That's very well put. Everything is a now thing. You don't want to live in the past. You want to move forward. Well done, Side 928. I like it.
Here, I got a tip for you here. I'm still working this out here.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
How to fix a leaky boat in 4 steps.
Okay.
Now, if your boat is leaking, now it's going to be boating season soon, so if you take care of this, you'll be all right.
Okay.
Identify where the water's coming from down on the floor. Step 2, put your penis into the hole that's leaking. And then drink the water that's inside the boat while your penis is holding back the new water. And then you pee out what you drank.
Hey, Jerk One, I got something to say.
What's that all about? What?
Don't ask Russia for help.
Well, you don't think that's good advice?
Yeah, but I have something to say.
Got a leaky boat?
Let's hear it.
Don't ask Russia for help.
I don't know. This advice is pretty damn self-explanatory if you ask me. It might violate a few laws of physics. But if you're a girl, are you kind of screwed? I don't know.
Yeah, depends. I mean, if you're a girl, you just lay the opposite way.
It's 2022 now, so tell me how today's generation will fix it, you know? Whatever plumbing they got.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. How to fix a leaky boat. For some reason, a leaky boat just sinking in the water reminds me of Bertie Madoff.
Dun. Okay.
Well, I mean, most recently, if that family isn't cursed, like sadly the Kennedys are, I mean, my Lord, I think his sister-in-law and his sister and brother-in-law just committed murder and a murder-suicide. His son committed suicide. His other son died of cancer, and of course, he died as well. So karma is real, everybody. Remember that. Karma is real. There's no way getting around it. Yeah.
You go back to side 928's clarifying his comment. He says, by everything is a thing. He says, by thing, he means a fetish. So if you like your Down syndrome Victoria's Secret models, guess what? You got one now. You like your one-legged, Jewish black centerfold chicks that are bald with cancer. You got it, man. I can show you that too.
Jerk One, I got something to say about a one-legged. I got a three-legged.
It's a lot like a three-legged hemorrhoid-infested kangaroo trying to
and beer too. I don't know if he's talking about the boat or the girl.
Can you hear this?
Yeah, maybe.
It's a lot like a three-legged hemorrhoid-infested kangaroo trying to bury a turd on a frozen pond in the middle of February.
Yeah, I like that.
I'd just like to say that I'm looking forward to these shows like I'm looking forward to Aladdin Style Sapien Solo Manager Jackson the Turret. You talking about my green funk? Whipped cream, put it all over your body.
That's pretty interesting. Dirt Star loves it. Dirt Star says, that sounds hot.
That Dirt Star, I like that fella.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
He's
Moving on.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead.
Have you gotten your Porsche yet? Jerk 2 or Jerk 3? Have you gotten your Lamborghini?
No, why?
That you ordered, because there was a problem. There was a cargo ship fire. There's over 1,000 Porsches, 190 Bentleys, an unknown number of Lamborghinis. All caught fire on this boat.
My Lambo was definitely fried in that.
You know what? My matching Lambos, I think, too. But
well, I'll tell you whose Porsche did not get ruined.
I know who.
Max Scherzer. His Porsche is not ruined. In fact, he rolled up in his Porsche to negotiate the future of Major League Baseball the other day. Wow. I just find it comical how they're crying for money, and he rolls up in a beautiful Porsche.
You should have took the bus in and say, "Look at this! Look what's happening."
Yeah,
I gotta take the bus with the peons here with the hoi polloi.
Absolutely, and wear his bus pants like Sheldon on The Big Bang Theory.
Seriously, but take a look at this. It's about 650 feet long.
Right.
And, there are 4,000 Volkswagens in there too.
Jesus.
And they got about like $200 million of damage. And one of the problems is that these batteries too. There's EV batteries in there.
Hey, now.
I think they should just sink the whole damn thing. What do you think?
That's a lot of money. A lot of money, a lot of insurance.
Well, it's all covered by insurance, so, why not? It's a lot of money. But it was on its way to Rhode Island, of all places.
No way. I hope it didn't ruin the Black Pearl restaurant. The best clam chowder ever. Ever. Yeah. Clam chowder.
Next
the
to the
best.
Drunken Clam, ain't it?
What?
It's next to the Drunken Clam up there, right?
Yeah, well, it's right there in Rhode Island. I think Newport, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
If you're ever up in that area, good area. Very nice, good food.
I was through Rhode Island once when I was itching my balls, and by the time I pulled my hand out of my pants, I was out of the state. So it's kind of one of those states, Don't ask Kurt Schilling about Rhode Island, though. He owes them a bunch of money, and they ain't getting it either. How so? He started a video game company there a couple years ago and took out a small business loan, made a few promises on that, and couldn't produce. So we kind of dissolved the company and just kind of walked away from it. And he's no longer welcome in Rhode Island. He has to buy his own steak dinner when he goes to Rhode Island. Can you believe that?
Wow.
There's a lot of places where he probably can't buy his steak dinners.
Well, New York City, he can't buy anything. That's for sure. Go ahead.
He should be in the Hall of Fame. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So he's not the dick of the week like Bezos.
No, that's coming up.
No,
you just blew it, man.
No, that's a teaser. Jerk 3, that's a teaser. Well done,
dude.
Dude.
Here's the teaser. Jeff Bezos is our dick of the week. How's that for a teaser? All right. Tune in later when you find out who the dick of the week is.
Yeah, well, you know what? That was great. That leads me into the angel of the week, just really quickly. If anybody's familiar,
before we go to our commercial,
America's Got Talent, there was a girl who came on known as the Nightbird, and she had the greatest voice in the world. So sweet, so nice, so super talented. But she had one problem: major
cancer.
Yes, she had. That's not funny, dude.
That was her problem.
She had major cancer. She just passed away. But
just now?
Yeah, we're dedicating this show to the people of Ukraine and the Nightbird.
I thought she's been dead for years from cancer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, she just passed. She was fighting valiantly, and she just succumbed Sunday. Sunday she did. So, yeah, she's the angel of the week.
Yeah, thanks for bringing us down, Mike. Nice.
Side 928. So, anyway.
You're going to ruin it. That's the Jerk 3, man. He's jumping ahead.
Ready?
Well, here we go. We're going to try our first... sorry about that. Nightbirds are an awesome punk rock band from New Brunswick.
Oh, I love it.
You know them?
Well said. Side 928.
And he's got to throw in the big C.
Or is it Kide 928?
Side.
Definitely like cyanide.
Kind of like suicide.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yes. Hey, anything out of New Brunswick, anything out of New Jersey is great. Let's be honest.
All right, give a little respect here. We got some people that help us pay the bills. We're going to run a little spot here.
Okay.
And by our friends over at Tardo Cereal.
Right.
Tardo is packed with tasty cereal. It tastes just like the best. It's generic, but great value too. Affordable and tasty. Deliciousness in your mouth. Refining crispy morning moments, spoon by spoon. Tardos, made with artificial flavors and care. Yeah, you deserve more. Made with Tardos, by Tardos, for Tardos.
Now, Jerk 1, can I interrupt real quick?
Yeah, go ahead on that. We're done with that one. Who writes these things?
No, I was going to say, I think what we should do is Dirt Star and Side 928. You should we should give them a little insight on what we do during the week. Leave that up, right?
Yeah.
Can you lower the music a little bit?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Let's get over there.
So jerk 1, jerk 2, and jerk 3. What we should do is we would talk about it during the week, and I have a great idea for the next show.
Let's get the kids to do it.
We should show how we are backing Sofia from Victoria's Secret and put her on the cereal box for next week. Well, I mean,
you know
Jerk
what?
2.
We support her, no?
Jerk 2, I got one thing to say.
Yes.
If you feed them Tardos, they won't eat the cat.
Yeah, I mean, that
If you
just
feed them
shows
Tardos,
that
they won't eat the cat.
we're being politically correct. I mean, we're backing her.
I'll tell you what. Let's bring it up at the creativity meeting this week, and we'll kick it around there over a few beers and a joint.
Right, but that's how we do it. So side
Okay.
928 and Dirt Star, that's how it works. That's how the creative minds work of jerk 1, jerk 2, and jerk 3.
That is how we do it.
Well said, Jerk 2.
Okay, yeah, we're at near to the bottom of the hour, at the bottom of the barrel here, with the 3 jerks trying to make it work as we're just hurting for ratings here. Come on, hit that like button, press subscribe, hit the alarm button, do all that YouTube garbage. Make us show up in the algorithms.
Smash.
I've been watching too many of these YouTube podcasters. I got the jingle down perfect.
It sounds great.
You like that, huh?
Sounds great, Jerk 1.
Well, I want to go back to someone's podcast and the issues we were talking about last week, and this was Neil Old. I'm going to call him Spotify. Yeah. Neil Old and Joe Rogaine.
Joe Rogan.
Now, you know, who owns Neil Young? That's what I wanted to find out. So I did some digging, guys.
Right.
Hypnosis Song Management currently owns 50% of Young's song catalog, and Blackstone Financial is their asset manager. So you follow the money, you start to understand. I understand Neil Old has some of his songs back on Spotify now. It seems that the Suits, they kind of had some, they got together and maybe they smoothed it out or so.
Well, Jerk 1, I don't mean to disagree with you, but during our creative process during the week, you had mentioned that Neil Old is not back on Spotify.
He's not.
He is not back. It's been
Good.
It was Spotify's way of kind of trying to temper their whole negativity towards them and putting it out on Facebook and other media outlets that he had returned. He has not returned.
So they were throwing out some misinformation, huh? Trying to hook people in, huh?
Yeah, they threatened to cut off the lifetime supply of Depend undergarments, and he still didn't budge. He's still off Spotify.
That's amazing. Spotify says they're still committed to free speech, but they removed dozens of Rogan's past episodes, and they made a contract. Now it's these content guidelines that would add content advisory notices. So I mean that's not a problem, I don't think.
Right.
And now I like this part, and this is where we can get in on this gravy train here. They promised to contribute $100 million for work by creators from, quote, historically marginalized groups. I think we're pretty marginalized, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
We're out there.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt on that.
We're outside the margins.
Jamel Hill, outspoken woman, she challenged Spotify to, quote, hand over $100 million to somebody who is black. So I'm sorry, guys, I'm out. I fold.
Right. Same.
How about you? You fold?
But
yeah, so I guess that opportunity's not there for us. But Mike, you still have something to talk about with Neil Neil Old.
Jerk 1. Jerk 1, can you hear that?
No, Neil,
can you hear that?
Neil Old has had diabetes, epilepsy, brain aneurysm, and he's had polio too. So he has a reason to be a little upset about all this stuff about the vaccines and stuff.
Jerk 3, what were you trying to say to Jerk 1?
I just wanted to hear him tap it. I was tapping real hard. That was me tapping out.
He's out too. All right, so none of us can get we can't get the $100 million. That's all right.
Well,
You know what?
I have a question. First of all, Neil Young, remember his song, "Old Man, Look at My Life." So he's an old man now. I mean,
Yep.
still an epic songwriter, still phenomenal. I don't know if you guys where you fall on Neil Young, but I think he's phenomenal. What's that?
I love Neil Young. I love Neil Young.
Yeah, same here. So do I. But my question to you is, why is Spotify so much behind Joe Rogan? Does he own part of the business? Like
He makes him a lot of money.
They gave him a lot of money. He's their anchor, I guess. They gotta go for him. They gotta.
That's what it
protect
is?
him. I would
Okay.
think so.
So then that makes sense because, I mean, I understand what he said was pretty racy, right? It was pretty controversial.
Well, or it was kind of like it was really just him using the N-word in context. It really didn't have any like racial bias, or it wasn't discriminatory comment in the least. It was just very much in context. It was like, well, so and so said this, and this is part of history, and history said that, and it was a matter of fact. And the guy got so much flack for it, and it was totally uncalled for, and it was unfair, and he apologized, and it's still going after the guy.
Gotcha.
Gee, you thought you only had these problems on FM radio, you know?
Right.
So and here we are. Here we are with the same bullshit.
Yeah, well, maybe
I want to take this opportunity to say fuck the FCC just because.
That's right. We're now canceled because of that.
Well, you know what? Kudos.
Asshole.
And who says you can't learn anything at the Three Jerks? Because I just learned that maybe Spotify is trying to say to people, you know what? Just because you say something inappropriate doesn't mean you have to be canceled.
Yeah, but I mean, it goes even further than that. It's like if I'm reading out of a textbook and it's it's something that's a part of culture, and it's something that it was in schools. Let's say
you mean like Mark Twain and Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, and it's like right, and you're just taking a page out of that. It's like that's what Joe Rogan did. He just like read off a page, and they wanted to cancel the guy.
Gotcha.
Well, once we erase all the offensive stuff, then everything will be okay.
Yeah, like I said, we started the show by talking about how 2022 and beyond is going to be such a great, fruitful, positive environment. One thing I will say is the cancel culture has to chill a little bit. That I disagree with. I mean, are you guys with me on that one? Like,
100%. I canceled myself until you said that.
Are you tapped back in, Greg?
Yeah.
You're tapped back in?
Yeah, I'm tapping back in.
You're tapping back in. Yeah, well, I mean, the people who are doing the canceling, I'd love to see their skeletons in their closet. We all have them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, well said. We got some. Oh boy, I've been sleeping on the comments here. We got some sign that certainly has an opinion. We got to get this guy on here. On that, he's talking. Someone is a marginalized person on that Joe Rogan. By talking about Joe Rogan.
Yep.
And Dirt Star comments are paying him a shit ton of money. That's why. And now you're canceled.
Right.
Ban it.
Yeah, we need to get cancel Carl.
Ban it all now.
Ban it all now. Yeah. Ban it all now.
Love it.
Lies.
This guy's right in here with us.
We gotta get him on a show.
We do. Side 928, you got to come on. Too bad we can't take phone calls.
Right.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Figure this out.
Dirt Star and Side 928, you're right on.
Absolutely. You know what? After that talk, how would you like a public service announcement?
Bring it. Bring it.
Yeah, I'm not going to read it. This one's a video, actually.
Do it.
We got a lot going on here. Well, first, this is a never trust a fart on that. So we'll find out here, and we're just gonna.
If we weren't canceled before, we will be now.
We'll see where this takes us.
I love it. Yeah, everybody who's got the button on the cancel, please don't cancel us. Okay?
Yeah. You know what?
It's fun.
I don't give a shit.
It's all fun. It's all fun.
I'll start a different way here. I'll come up as another thing, like a cockroach. All right. We're
Let's
working
see it.
this here, folks. A little bit of thing here. All right. Yeah. Oh, brother.
3 jerks alert. Public service announcement. Here we
Whoops.
go. Cool.
No, we're not there yet.
Okay.
I could talk about
Here we are,
Bezos.
right here. Okay.
What is a shark? Shit shadical. That's shadical. That's
Hello, my name is Sharky Waffles. What is a shark? The art of the shart. It's epic, and if you do it right, it will smell like last night's Chinese food.
never trust a fart.
Oh my God, that's
classic. We're getting there, guys.
I love it.
We're reaching new heights.
And you know what? Let's be honest. The shart is the worst because you think you got a nice fart coming, and then you shart, and it's such a letdown. Am I right? I mean,
it's ruined so many dates for me, and which is why I felt compelled to make that.
Jerk 3, phenomenal. Well done.
Well, that is a good public service announcement because we've
Dirt
all been
Star
there,
loved
right?
it. Dirt Star absolutely loves it. Capital LOL. Well, you know what? I have a little think tank thing here. So how does all the words and the vocabulary and the vernacular change throughout the centuries and the decades and all that? But fart, the word fart remains the same throughout it all. How did it happen? Who was the first one to say that word? I think that's amazing. How did that happen?
Jerk 2. Can I give some dating advice that's related when you're done?
Sure.
Okay.
Please, that's more advice. Good.
So so it's real quick. So what I suggest to to every young strapping lad that is freshly dating a honey, I would say if you feel one coming on, and as we know from our PSA, you can never trust a fart. You would you would excuse yourself. You would use the men's room, and there's a thing called the silencer. So I adopted a thing called the silencer, and it's a simple, just you just pick up a tissue, you place it into the center of your butthole, and you want to let that out, just very gingerly. And what happens with that is you get more of a muffled sound, so you're not like ripping ass. So let's say you're in the comfort of this young lady's home, you're just really you're really silencing what could be the end of a new relationship.
Wow, that is epic. And does it really work?
It does.
That's
it most certainly does.
Chris
Big
Wilkinson,
shout out
what's up, my dudes?
Shout out
I
to
like
Chris.
it.
What's
What's up, Chris?
That's my boy.
Yeah. Well, and Jerk 3, to go back to your synopsis there. So what happens when you do shart, you forget to have the toilet paper? How do you get out of it?
Well,
when you're with a young lady, especially.
The only solution, the only logical solution there would be to you're gonna have to take off one of your shoes and you're gonna have to use your socks.
Yeah,
there's just no other place to go unless you're out at a restaurant and there's a napkin handy, a moist towelette.
Well,
what's the weirdest thing you've wiped your ass with?
My sister's beard.
Oh wow!
What about you, Jerk? What is it? What's the weirdest one you have?
I think like a piece of wood or something.
Wow.
Like, I don't know. I think I might have done that once. I don't remember. That's not a good thing. I should remember something like that if it happened.
I don't specifically remember what the strangest thing I used to wipe, but I do remember one time I come from a family of like 7 people, and my pops didn't have the most patience in the world. And back in the day, we were all going to McDonald's on a Sunday morning, so it was totally packed. And we're all sitting in the booth. Remember the old hard plastic seat booths that they had? Yeah. So it took forever for my old man to order the food, and he's coming back with like 4 trays full of food for all the kids. And my brother happens to let out the biggest fart ever that like vibrated off the and it like was so loud. It was like, remember the old E.F. Hutton commercials where like everybody just stopped and looked at our table, and my pops was just so embarrassed. He was like, "Let's go, we're out of here." He left the food and everything. Left the food and everything. And my brother got the beat down, dude. No one ever gets the beat down anymore. So kids, you're lucky. My brother got the beat down in front of us.
He got beat down for cutting a fart at McDonald's.
Yeah. Wow. My pops
How about
was
the aroma? Was it real pungent? Like, was it the kind that, where it's like it smells like somebody shit directly into your nose?
No, it was one of those it almost sounded like a snap of a finger, but it was like rapid, and it was echo. Yeah, and it was just so loud. And of course,
sounded like a semi-automatic.
We start laughing, but I just remember you got the beat down. And I always tell my kids nowadays, I'm like, you were born in the right generation, because if you grew up in my house, you'd have a pot thrown at you, a hairbrush thrown at you, a broom thrown at you.
You got Mike Hunstank.
Yeah, big shout out to Mike tuning in.
Mike, that's a great name, Mike Hunstank. I love it.
It's all about it.
I love that.
It's all about the stank.
A cheap flapper, yes.
Turd cutters.
Well done.
Turd cutters.
Oh, now Dirt Star's getting into it. He swiped his ass with wooden spoons and shoes.
I think Dirt Star's talking about what he got hit with.
Paper bag. Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not.
He's wiping his ass with a wooden spoon. That's not out of the ordinary, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's done that in the kitchen, right? I mean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway, should we go to our Dick of the Week award?
Sure.
Are we done? We beat this one down.
Jerk 3?
Jerk
3, want to choose it again? What's Jerk 3? Jerk 3, what is the Dick Award, Week of the Award about?
Here's all I got to say about it.
Okay.
All about Jeff Bezos, and he's a dick every week.
We gotta work with
Dr. Evil looking. Go park your boat somewhere else. Go drive your boat somewhere else. Go build a boat somewhere else. And leave our bridges alone.
Yeah.
I love it.
Dick of the Week coming. Here we are.
Dick of the Week award.
This one goes to...
Who's the winner?
Jeff Bezos and his boat over in Rotterdam. Yeah. Angered locals plan to egg his boat, and there he is.
Oh, yeah.
See, the thing about him is he's a dick every week.
If he had a dick like that, do you think he'd get the job done?
Yeah. That is just selfishness at the height of selfishness.
Shiny chrome dome looking motherfucker, Dr. Evil looking.
Personally, I don't go bashing the rich. I like the rich people. They put their pants on like I do, and we have a lot in common like that.
I got you.
Yeah, as long as they don't swing their dick and knock my dick off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerk 3, I agree. Without a doubt. But Jerk 1, here's the question. Did they go through with taking apart the bridge to accommodate his yacht?
They're like a year away from that probably.
Okay. What a dick. I love it.
You dick.
You dick.
All right. That being said, we are out of the Dick of the Week award. We'll send the prize money to Mr. Bezos. He's the only guy that could say, I feel like $1 million, and that means he feels like shit.
Yeah, he does, but he's got a huge yacht, and he's divorced. He's got, you know everybody's lining up. And I'll tell you who he's got a chance to get, the Victoria's Secret Down syndrome girl.
He might be able
Right?
to.
Chris Wilkinson says, I put my pants on dick first. Yeah, Chris.
That's awesome.
I'll just give you, everyone's talking about that boat, so at least you get the record right here. That boat is nearly $500 million. It's 417 feet. That's like that. Isn't that center field, the Yankee Stadium?
Yeah, that's about right. Yep.
Yeah.
So that boat goes from home plate to center field, where Bernie Williams used to guard. On that,
Right.
The name of the boat is Y271. And it's got 3 masts, 229 feet, and the masts makes it too tall to pass under the Kondashavan Bridge.
Wow!
Right.
So they got 3,300 people that are ready to egg that boat when it goes through.
Jerk one. How old is that bridge? Is it ready to come down anyway?
No, it was one of the only bridges that lasted throughout World War II bombings. It was restored in the 60s, and again about 10 years ago. So they're going to have to take it apart again.
So he's an extra dick or cock for messing up some historical landmarks.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what? They'll put it
Well
back.
said,
It'll be
Jay.
fine. People just hate the rich. They want to bash the rich some more. So, go at it. Have fun.
Yeah, but Dirt Star's right. Dirt Star says he's got over $100 million. I mean, it's true. I mean, who's this? We got a new person here.
Whoa, looks Russian, dude. This looks like a
going
Russian
on?
guy.
Yo, is that
I
a
don't know.
Ukraine dude or is
Hey, is it
I'll tell you what.
Ukrainian?
Yeah, we can. You know what? Now's a good time. I think this might be the code there. One last thing with Bezos. He's hoping that you order your eggs through Amazon when you go to throw them at him, and he'll be just fine, right?
Well, you know what? I mean, to add to this story, how comical is it that we still have drawbridges in 2022? Like, come on, they can't make either a boat. Why do boat masts have to be so tall? That's what I want to know.
It's for the sail. They kind of figure out how much sail. They measure sails in square feet or in acres, and probably in his case, on how long it is and what they need to propel the damn.
That's how they measure my dick.
That too. They got that.
Why can't they make a hydraulic sail that goes up and then down when it goes under a bridge? Come on.
Mike Hunstank brings up a good point. Will the bridge last through World War III bombings? You know what?
That's a good point.
No.
Mike, you said it right. I want to know, Mike, are you as nervous as I am about the potential of that really coming to fruition? Let us know. What do you guys think, Jerk 1 and Jerk 2?
This comment goes out to Mike. The only thing that's going to last through World War III bombings is this podcast. All right, let's get it right.
Hell yeah.
That's true.
Boy. Well, we got looks like we have a Russian correspondent here, and maybe that's a good segue to get to a little bit of what's happening in the world here. War is coming. So you should adopt the Ukrainian before it's too late. Unfortunately, I think it's too late now.
Yeah.
It was too late as of 11:59 p.m.
Tell you what, for me, it was too late 22 years ago when I got married. That's when it was too late. You know what I'm saying?
I just side 928 saying kill them all. Come on.
Kill them all.
Now, hey, man, during our prep he wants you to get your eggs at Whole Foods. Yes, that is true, side 928.
Nice.
Mike Hunstank is like Koopa. I thought that was Britney Spears for a second.
If she could shoot a gun well, I think she'll survive.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? On all kidding aside, during our prep this week, Jerk 3 sent us an epic video of somebody who lives in the Ukraine, opening their door and just waking up and not getting the paper, but getting bombed.
Yeah.
And could you imagine that? Like, I hope we never see a Red Dawn scenario ever.
Yeah, let me see if I can put this one back on. If you really want to see, this was from today earlier.
It was a soil your shorts moment for sure.
Yeah, Jerk 1, if you have that, put it up.
Yeah, let's try this. This is a quick thing. This is taken from someone's front door at the window, and a jet comes by and shoots a rocket into the house next door, into the building next door.
Yep.
Let's see what we can do here. We're going to share your screen, and we're going to do a Chrome tab. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we're going to do that. And we're going to do this. It's not working out. A little difficult to see, but boom. So
Yeah. Now, if
that's
you go,
pretty much the reality of war there.
Jerk one. If you go all the way to the right and make the screen bigger, would it make the screen bigger for everybody to see it or no? We could do that. We'll do that. We'll do that during the week.
Yeah, I'll mess around with it. It's hard because it was taken on a potato camera phone too. You know, those Ukrainians, they don't have good technology there. They're still using stones and stuff.
Potato.
Perhaps. If it's not funded by us, it's rocks and potatoes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, is there any truth to? I heard that China may join up with Russia. Is that true?
Oh yeah, sure. They're good buddies. Why not? Let's make it a full gang there.
And then where do we stand? What's the latest? What are they saying?
Hey Mike, you want to prep with us? Come on down and bring the KY.
That's gay. Mike Hunsteg, that's great. You guys prep? That's gay. Oh man, you can't say that anymore.
We love our fans. We love our fans.
They couldn't put out 40-Year-Old Virgin movie in 2022 because the greatest line in that movie is, "How do you know you're gay? You love Coldplay."
Speaking of KY, I want to throw another little thing out at you here.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh wait, real quick before you do that. On the flip side of the bombing in Ukraine, how about we all clap our hands for the passing of the World War II hero called the Candy Bomber?
We're on that. Hang on.
Gail Halverson.
Yeah, I got that here. We'll go back to Ukraine because we do have a war correspondent out there. But
okay,
Gail Seymour Halverson. Yeah, check him out.
Right. Yeah,
he
his claim to fame was that in Berlin, he saw kids. They were so excited when they saw him go in the plane, and that's what he thought. They were so excited to see a pilot, but they were really hungry, and all he had was 2 sticks of gum. So he gave the kids the gum, and then he was amazed that all the other kids who didn't get the gum, all they did was smell the wrapper, and they were excited with that. So what he had an idea. He was like, you know what? I'm coming back, and I'm dropping candy all down off the plane for you. And that's what he did. He was known as the Berlin Candy Bomber.
Wow.
Candy Bomber, huh?
Yeah, Jerk One. You knew about him. No, I never heard of him.
No, I haven't. We stopped learning American history after World War II, so no Berlin airlift history for me. If it happened after 1948, really? I'm stupid. I didn't learn it.
So let me ask you guys: do you think humanity is done if this whole war thing escalates? I mean, like, will she be we'll take Taiwan, and like, is this thing gonna like turn into crazy, like superpower thing, and it's game over?
Jerk One, you take it, and then I'll take it. Go ahead.
Nah. Calmer minds will prevail on that. I don't think we have the intestinal fortitude to go through something like that. So there'll be a big push, and we'll just I don't know.
Jerk One, there's a lot of
I lived a good life. All right, I'm done.
But there's definitely a lot to gain from Ukraine. I mean, the invasion of Ukraine. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that can be seized, and that can cause a lot of problems for us globally.
Tell you what,
Jerk Three, what do you think?
We do have our war correspondent, though, who will give us a better perspective on things on the ground.
Yes.
This guy, big pink dude. We managed to find. I found this guy on Craigslist. Right? He just says war correspondent will work for dope, basically. So we gave him a few ounces of dope, and he left his good family. You see his daughters there? He left his family, and he went down to where is that? Afghanistan or Turkey or wherever the hell he is now. Ukraine, yeah. But he did a previous mission. I wanted to say, like, hey, what's your qualifications on that? Dude, he held himself hostage until the Taliban felt sorry for him and let him go. So, I mean, this guy knows what he's doing. So I got a satellite call from him earlier today, and he's on the ground. He's ready to rock. So I hope,
That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still waiting to hear back from him a little bit, and he did ask for some more dope, so we're going to work out something down at the Kiev bus station.
Is he qualified? He knows how to handle a gun? Jerk one, he knows how to handle a gun?
I don't know what the hell. He can handle a tank, though, or whatever the hell he's holding. Looks like a lifesaver or something in his hand.
He is.
More power to him.
Big dude. Big pink dude. Big pink dude. Anybody who holds himself hostage is a hero.
Dude. That's it. This guy is sacrificing so much for us. So I think as long as this war goes on, we're going to get some good stuff.
He's hugging his family, and then he's holding a supersized drill bit on a tank.
Is that drill bit there? Oh, my. We can't get these any bigger. I wish I could.
Go back to your question. I want to know what you think. You think Big Pink Dude has any chance to survive in Ukraine? And do you think that this war does have the potential to morph into World War III?
Okay, I'm going to answer that the same way somebody asked me if I ever spoke Spanish. The answer is once.
Well, I'll tell you what, as I sit here today, I'm nervous as hell because China, North Korea, they are all chomping at the bit. Russia, they want, think about it. If you don't live in the United States is like that dude who's the top dog forever, and that somebody always gets knocked off the top.
This wasn't a problem 3 years ago, though. 2 years ago, this wasn't a problem. I wonder what's happened since.
Yeah. Well,
Putin just think about it.
Well, Putin's big stink is that the Ukrainian people ousted the president and all Nazis and all that stuff.
Jerk 2, I think this is one's going to you. If you're scared, just get a dog. You'll be okay.
Mike, I hear you, Mike Hunstank. I hear you. But I'll tell you what, there's something about it. I was watching Red Dawn the other night, and this Ukrainian thing happens. And by the way, the original Red Dawn does not hold up. I'm sorry. I loved it when it first came out back in '84, but it does not hold up nowadays. I don't know if anybody disagrees with me.
It's a classic.
I'm agreeing with you, Jerk 2.
Yeah. C. Thomas Howell's a badass. I can't see it. He's Pony Boy, dude.
Oh, check it out. We got Chris Wilkes on here.
Yeah.
Do you want to know about how Brandon's going to respond? We'll see.
Yeah, well,
you know what? This isn't our problem. I'm gonna take shelter like your World War II. We'll just pretend it's not there for a while. I'll give you some stock tips for the Ward stock for next week.
I was just going to say, Jerk 1, we'll invest in NFTs and we'll forget everything else.
Palantir, LMT, Raytheon, Ericsson, the usual list.
Lockheed, right?
Look at this dude. Lockheed Martin. This dude's locked and loaded. He's ready to go.
Well, that's Mike. Hey, I'm so glad you said that. Go ahead, Jerk 3. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I was just going to ask Jerk 1, what if we make NFTs out of the war footage?
We should.
We should. It's right. Mike Hunstank, I'm glad you said that. I think that if anybody does come to invade, I would hope that we'd all band together and protect each other.
Oh, yeah. That's
now
how we
we're
work
divided. You got to admit, we're kind of all divided with, whoever takes a stand on any political thing that's going on. But I would hope that we'd all band together if we saw some Russian tanks rolling down Main Street.
Well, this is going to help us out. Actually, that's a good segue into something else we got here. If you're stuck and you're running around the country and you need to know where Kentucky is, I got a map that can help you out here.
Okay.
This is our geography lesson on how to find Kentucky on the map. It's just like a chef holding up some Kentucky Fried Chicken, yo. You know what it's all about. See that?
Dude.
Perfect.
It is excellent.
Yeah, so just let that soak in for a minute. And, say the shit hits the fan and the Russians are coming. Run to Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's right there.
I love it.
That's awesome.
So that, you know what? It's top of the hour, guys, and I think we got to go back to a little sponsor this time.
Yeah. Please.
And
Is it Bathtub Jenny?
Yeah, it's Bathtub Jenny time.
Excellent.
You know what it's all
Bathtub
about.
Jenny.
We just got to figure out what's going on here.
Jenny. Yeah, Bathtub Jenny.
Come on, take us in there.
I know where I'm going. I'm going to hang out with Jerk 3 if the shit goes down.
Take us to Bathtub Jenny World. Okay. Boy, I wish we had a producer. Bathtub Jenny's album, new, Pooh Sorbet, coming out near you.
Jerk 2, we'd have a great time, brother.
Oh, Jerk 3, you would make the last couple days on this earth the best. I guarantee. Without a doubt.
Nice.
I know exactly what you.
Top of the hour. Let's pay some fucking bills, gentlemen.
Yes.
Bathtub. Jenny. Bathtub. Jenny.
Here first. Squeaky clean. Let's run that again for everyone. They can see.
Bathtub. Jenny. Bathtub. Jenny.
Studios. Don't drop the soap. When you hear hits like Spit the Winkle, Des Nation, Bearded Emily, and Jen the Saucy Slut Bag from Edison. Limited record press. Order vinyl.
Wait, I got something.
Dude, it's vinyl on that. Send more cash than you think you'll need. Shipping costs a shit ton of money. What do you think, Rick?
Jerk 3, what were you going to say?
I was
Pick
going
up
to say
Pooh
this.
Sorbet.
It's a lot like a three-legged hemorrhoid-infested kangaroo trying to bury a turd on a frozen pond in the middle of February.
Mm-hmm. I hear you there.
Well, hey, Bathtub Jenny, I love it. I listened to the album. You need to get it. It's Bathtub Jenny. Bathtub Jenny.
Bathtub Jenny.
Maybe the bathtub in the Van Zandt house is pretty cool. I don't know if maybe Side 928 or Dirt Star or Mike would want to go there, but you could stay at the former lead singer of Leonard Skinner. His house is an Airbnb, and you could stay there for $177 a night. Dirt Star says Doris Burgess has an ugly penis. Yes, that is true.
I got something for him.
You know what? I thought I had a picture of the house, but I don't. What the hell happened to it?
Well, it's located in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, here we
it's 3 bedrooms, 4 beds, 1.5 baths, and I do believe Bathtub Jenny comes with the house.
It comes right on the record player here.
Is there any chance that she's a stripper?
Whoops, here we go.
There it is.
There's the Van Zandt house.
That's right.
Looks pretty run down, though. I'd like to have a party there.
Oh, I'm sure. Think of all the epic parties. Think about Freebird being created there.
It was his home, though.
Say that again?
It was his childhood home, so I don't think like the band was playing and shit.
Oh, gotcha. There is an epic documentary if you get a chance to see it. It's on Netflix, and it's something about We'll Never Forget, and it's all about how Leonard Skinner formed and how, of course, the demise happened with the airplane. But did you know that most of the members knew the airplane was going down? They had like 20 minutes to contemplate life
Didn't we
in
talk
general.
about this last week?
No,
another
that was
plane.
a different. That was a different
Oh.
airplane. That was Billy Holly.
Man, you're on it. You're all over these airplane and rock star accidents.
Yeah,
How
well,
about that-
I mean, it's just
what was that Spanish chick's name? Aaliyah or something that died in a plane too in Mexico?
yes, that's a shame. She was young. She was 20. But yeah, just think about that though. I mean, the lead singer, the guitar player, and I think the bass player, they were basically pacing up and down the the aisle, just basically waiting for the plane to go down, just to figure out how they were going to die.
And the lead singer of 38 Specials House too, Dirt Star weighed in.
Oh yeah, Dirt Star, well done.
That's when you get you get drunk and stuff, or you go like Mike Hunstank says, like Payne Stewart. You know him, the golfer, how he went down in his plane crash.
Yeah, do you know what he said? Do you know what he said right before they crash? Before the crash,
what?
he got a good grip on his sweaty balls, and he lifted him up to his friend. And he said, "Man, doesn't that have like a new sneaker smell to it?" And then boom,
classic.
No, they went down. They lost oxygen in the cabin, and they all passed out, and the plane just went and crashed out in the Midwest somewhere.
Was it from the lack of oxygen, or was it the new sneaker smell balls?
It could have been both. Thinking about it now, you're right.
I would, if I say we take 3 jerks trying to make it work on the road, and we stay at the Van Zandt house. I mean, we could all put up some money for $177 a night.
I think we should have our listeners pay for it.
Yeah.
No, we'll have our advertisers pay for it, and we'll have our listeners stay with us.
Yeah, now you're talking. You see, that's good.
That is a great idea.
So I want to follow up on our death pool here. I did a random draft. Are you guys interested in seeing what you guys picked? And we can trade if you want to.
Let's do it.
All right, let's see what we got here. Death pool 2022. Thought we had some good music for this too somewhere, huh?
Right.
Guess not. There. It's nice music for this.
Okay.
As you can see here on the list, everything is pretty normal here. I did pick a wild card. I went out of my way to pick John Bon Jovi for my pick 8. So I think at age 59, he's prone for a heart attack. What about you guys? Do you like your picks?
Yeah. What about you, Jerk 3?
I'm feeling it. I'm thinking. I like it.
Oh, we got somebody ready to chip in some money here. We gotta make Mike a pioneer fan or a first ranked fan.
I like it, Mike.
Yeah.
Good idea, Mike. You're in.
And look at this. Dirt Star's going to give $1. Tell you.
Love it. Dirt Star, that's great.
All right, so you take a look at your celebrities that are near death and do you think one's got an edge over the other, or one you'd like to throw away? Because we could work this out.
We'll
do it during our prep meeting and our creativity meeting.
Jerk 3, I like your pick on Mel Brooks. I think you got a shot there.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Good.
And Jerry Lee Lewis is still around, dude. I mean, that dude was great.
I see Jerk 3's cornered the market on the Carters. He's got Jimmy and Rosalind Carter. I think that's he could do a 1-2 like that. If it's a murder-suicide, he wins.
Yeah.
Have you thought about that?
Hey, Mike Hunstank raised it to 420.
That's right, man. I'm getting the largest crowdfunding right now.
Yeah, so far we got $5.20. That's pretty good.
We're on our way to the Van Zandt house. Dude, Jerry Lee Lewis, Jerk 3, I love your pick of Jerry Lee Lewis. He was the Metallica of the 50s, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
You knew what was going on.
My pick, Tony Bennett, sadly, he might be the one who goes first. He's really, not to be offensive to him, but he's got one foot in the grave, one on a banana peel.
I'll tell you what, though, one of my picks, Henry Kissinger, he's never going to die. He was the guy in the Bible, I think, that put the spear through Jesus when he was up on the cross. And that person was cursed to live forever, to walk the world forever with his sin. That's Henry Kissinger.
Nice.
So, yeah, dude, he's not going anywhere, bud.
Ever.
Since we're on the death pool, and you just brought up Jesus, true or false, the way Jesus is portrayed as being put on the cross could really happen? Do you think that's the way it really happened?
Why don't you try?
And I'm going to say it's false. You know why? I took a class in college called Death and Dying, and they said that if you're put on a cross and you're nailed through your hands, the weight of your body would rip right through your hands. So he didn't die that way.
But not the Son of God. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, but that's what they said. They said supposedly Jesus was nailed to the cross through the palm of his hands, and the correct way to do it for anybody who wants to put somebody on a cross, you do it through the wrist, because then the nail cannot go any farther than the hand. It won't go past the hand.
They used to support it on the bottom. If you see, sometimes there's something they can kind of rest their feet on there. So they put a little chunk of wood on the bottom of the cross they could put their feet on, then you can keep the hands hanging.
What if you're suspended by your penis?
Mike Hunstang says Dick Cheney has a new heart. He's living to 135. I agree.
Greg, who's got him?
I don't know. Can you go back to the death pool?
I got to figure out here. Here we go.
Dirt Star's weighing in.
Yeah, we got everybody. Longingus. Oh, Jerk 3, you got Dick Cheney. Yeah, he's only 81. He could last another 10 years, 15, 20 years.
Yeah. Good call, Mike. That's a good one. Gorbachev is still around?
Who?
Gorbachev.
Yeah, apparently. His old lady died a while back.
No kidding.
Would you bang Angela Lansbury?
He's the one who, if Belichick was still around, he would call him butt rash, right, on his face, or not?
Who would
Isn't he
win
the one that... God, I'm sorry.
Who would win in a fight, Bob Barker or Dick Cheney?
That's great. I'd pick Bob Barker. He's kind of tall.
Definitely Bob Barker. He would say the price is right, bitch. And then
right.
Would fuck out.
Yeah, but Pele would beat all of them.
Look at this. Jerk 2, were you ever in church? Were you a Sunday school teacher?
No, I never had to go to Sunday school, ever.
Good.
I did have to go to what was that place? What would you have to do if what was it called when you'd go to Bible school or something like that?
Catechism class.
Catechism, yes.
Yeah.
And I used to love, because again, I came from a family of 7, so the meals were few and far between. We used to get free cookies and milk.
Free lunch.
I would eat like 1 million of them.
Free lunch.
Free lunch. Dirt Star with shotguns for hands.
No, we had to go back on this one. U.S. has 60 million snipers armed and ready. The 2A is the way you go. Can I tell you? Oh dear, Mike, was this a Hebrew school or CCD? We're talking.
No, it was catechism. That's right. Jerk 3 was right.
I'm going to tell you a quick story since the statute of limitations.
Yeah, we made our communion, and we did what else? A confirmation. We were confirmed. We made our confirmation.
God, what the hell does catechism even mean?
Something like, I think it has to do with ass fucking. I'm not sure. At least that's what they told me.
It has to do with getting smacked by a nun with a ruler to the face.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh,
and if you lose a tooth, you're fucked.
Bring it, baby.
That happened to me. That definitely happened to me. I told some girl that she sucked, and I had to eat fucking a bar of soap. I'll never forget it. In the nun's principal, she smacked my face. I ate the bar of soap right in front of her. She was the principal. She was a nun.
That's hot.
What kind of meat does a priest eat?
Speaking of hot, how about hot for teacher?
None.
Here, let's dial it back. How about hot? How about a former stripper running for Congress?
Yeah,
I love it.
Can I tell you what I think about that for a second?
Let's take a look at her. Let's take a look. First, we're gonna get some rock and roll music on.
Whoa.
Triple butted, filthy, hoback slut. Flashes girl I know, Jennifer from Edison. She had a master's degree too in Dick Kung Fu.
She had a master's degree in Dick Kung Fu.
This one does.
Hey, Mike Hunstang, you should look Alexandra Hunt up. You and her, man.
Yeah, I think you might be a match made in heaven.
Alexandra Hunstang. I like it, Mike. What do you think?
That's nice. I think
it's like a sloppery, snockery, triple-butted, filthy, hoback slut like my friend from Jennifer from Edison.
Wow.
He had a master's degree too, and it was in Dick Kung Fu.
Oh, dude, that's classic. Well, what's Jerk One? Tell us a little bit about Alexandra.
Yeah, Alexandra Hunt's running for Congress out of Philadelphia in the 3rd Congressional District. And she wants to outset pretty much a veteran, Democrat Dwight Evans. She grew up in Rochester, New York, went to the University of Richmond in 2014, then moved to Philly, got 2 master's degrees. And hey, are you guys shocked? She racked up $150,000 in student loans, despite working 2 jobs as a server and a stripper. So do you want this woman to help run your country now? It sounds like she's got the finances all in control. And I checked out her merch page. You can meet her here and see what she's like. Wow. She gives a nice little talk here about the daughter of 2 teachers and a sister to a twin brother. I don't know what all that means.
Hey, John, does she have an OnlyFans page to pay off those loans?
I would hope so. You know what, though? I don't like the girls with the really high hairlines like that. Look how high that hairline is. Yeah. That's crazy. It's like Jeff Bezos there.
Yeah, but if you were going to aim in one place, where would you shoot that load? Right on that forehead.
It is quite the landing strip, but the nose is you could land a B-22 on the nose.
Right.
With thighs like that, she's just going to walk away.
In her merch page, she's got T-shirts and things and hoodies and stuff and pins. It says, I'm no hoe, and she's no corporate hoe. Elect hoes.
This is not real. Come on,
it is 100% real.
Wait, Jerk One, where's the sweatshirts that say "I like dick sitting"?
I think we can help out with her campaign. And you know what? She's down in Philly. Maybe we can go in and have a talk with her. Get her on the show.
I was going to say,
get her on the show.
You notice how Mike Huntsman, or whatever his last name is, he hasn't responded because he's on his way to Philly right now to marry her. I love that.
Let's see now. He goes, Mike Huntsman's right in
there.
There
he is.
Nice roast beef there you got.
Yeah.
And that she's very bangable. And Dirt starts chiming in, just saying she's just a regular whore.
Just a regular whore.
I'll tell you what, first off, anyone in the House of Representatives is a whore. Whether you're a corporate whore or not, or just a political whore, it depends. But I'm really digging this sweatshirt. I'm thinking of buying one myself right here. It says, I may have danced for money, but I'm no corporate whore.
Dude, I can totally see you wearing that.
Yeah, but let me tell you something, Jerk One. If I'm going with Dirt Star's comment here, if she had some merch that said I'm just a regular whore, I guarantee it would be sold out the next day.
Sure.
Yeah. And look at this. Mike looks like he's got something going on there. Said he'd bang her again and again and again.
He does. I bang her again. I love that. Good for you is right, Mike. Go for it.
Her hair's too thin for me.
Yeah, it's the thinness of the hair and the high hairline like that. I mean, maybe she should shave her head.
Again, Jerk 1 and Jerk 3, I ask you again. If we were not in our current situations and she showed us interest, come on. Let's be honest.
Right, Jerk 2. Jerk 2, why are we so critical? We're like 80.
We are in marriage years, let's be honest.
Yeah.
No comment. Speaking of politics, I'm a bit infatuated with JFK and the whole assassination thing, So I did a little digging and I found this thing. I don't think it's ever been shown before. I got some evidence here. Here, let me run this by you.
Go ahead.
You see this? Read that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he knew what was going on.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. It's the paper is like the tweet is yellow, so it's aged over time, and it is dated correct. 22nd of November 1963.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
The username checks out, Cuba Hater. I mean, of course, and he's got the cool glasses going. So I'm ready to submit this to the Supreme Court for new evidence.
Right.
So we can get this.
Do it.
We're going to open up this case again.
Yeah.
You can thank us because we're on this.
Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Back and to the JFK, Kevin Costner. Great movie.
Nice.
Great movie. A little fun fact about John F. Kennedy. Sweet Caroline, Neil Diamond's song.
Yeah.
Sweet Caroline is who?
Jackie Onassis.
Caroline Kennedy.
Oh.
He wrote that song. He wrote that song after John F. Kennedy died because he wanted Sweet Caroline to know that, everything was going to be okay.
Didn't know that. Awesome.
There you go. Yeah.
No props or kudos to or consolation to JFK Jr. though. He's like, screw you. You'll see what happens, right?
Dude, the biggest waste of good dude. I mean, any dude in growing up when we grew up wanted to be JFK Jr.
Yeah,
and
he had a license to fuck,
another airplane crash, jerk one. Another airplane crash. The theme continues.
The theme continues.
I used to work in New York. Real quick story, and I ran into him at Mount Sinai Hospital, and I almost made out with him. That's how good looking the dude was.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, but I mean, wow. I mean, dude, can't you just stop being a thrill seeker and just live off your millions? I mean, wow.
I don't think it works. I don't think it works that way when you're up there like that. It just.
What would the puppet master think?
Oh yeah, the puppet master, Jerk 3, our new hero. Love that dude.
Dude, he's got. Who's that? Who do he has the mayor? What's the mayor? EJ. What mayor? Dude, you
Jerk one. Do you have that video or no?
Of which one? I'm sorry.
Of the puppet master. Do you have that by any chance or no?
I don't know what you're. I'm not on it.
I'm sorry. I thought you had sent it in our creative text feed.
Maybe.
The guy who uses a puppet at the council meetings.
Oh. Yeah, that was sent to me this morning.
My God, that dude's epic. We got to have him on the show.
Not ready for that right now.
Let's go to Hot for Teacher.
We gotta do another sponsor. These guys are keeping me up here. They're getting crazy here.
Okay, got it.
Man. Jesus.
Fill them with Tardos so they won't eat the cat.
They're really big on this T-shirt promotion now. On this.
Yes.
So let me just say, Tardo cereal. It's packed with tasty cereal. It tastes just like the best. It's generic but great value. Affordable and tasty. It's deliciousness in your mouth every single time. Redefining crispy morning moments. Made with artificial flavors and care. You deserve more. Made with Tardos, by Tardos, for Tardos.
Now with wheelchair marshmallows.
Yes, and if you buy 12 boxes, is it, and then you send those labels in, you could qualify to win one T-shirt. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
So you know what? We love these guys. They do pay our bills. They keep things going here on that. So
yeah.
I would say good job. Good
Tardos.
job.
Love Tardos. Hey, it beats Cheerios because guess who they have on the Cheerios box nowadays?
I could only guess. I have no idea.
Iced tea. Iced tea.
Nice.
I mean,
right,
how
I'm going to try something here. This is probably going to show right up. No? Okay. I'm reloading now.
He's come a long way, Iced Tea.
He has, hasn't he?
Yeah, and they're fooling my son, and my son wasn't buying it at all. They were like, you can get a free Cheerios bowl if you would purchase of 3 boxes. And my son was like, are they out of their mind? That's like $25 for a shitty Cheerios bowl. I ain't doing that.
Fill them up with Tardos and they won't eat the cat.
Right. Absolutely.
Oh, man. We roll along here. You want to do a little sports?
Sure.
All right. We got some, the Winter Olympics just wrapped up here.
Yeah. Did any of you watch it?
Not one bit.
Not one shred.
Not
me
either.
One shred.
Oh, look at what is that?
This was the Olympics posters, the limited edition posters that we had out. You guys didn't catch one?
Oh my God,
dude!
So anyway,
Mike
if you wanna
Hunt, JFK Jr. died of Arkansas.
Arkansas.
That's great.
Wanted to be the flag slave. Who's this? I just subscribed to your channel. Will the FBI at my door in an hour? Maybe an hour and a half.
Yes.
It's all good. You know, but there was the one story that stuck out for the Olympics was this one here.
Yes.
This skier, he froze his penis during the cross-country skiing. Is that crazy or what?
Yes. Absolutely it is.
He's a Metallica loving dude. He's from Norway. Oh, he's Finnish.
Right.
I'm sorry. He finished 28th place. He suffered frostbite on his third pole.
on his third pole. That's classic.
And he fell 4 minutes behind the gold medal winner on that. You know what he used to defrost his penis?
What?
Your mom.
No, bathtub Jenny. You got to get bathtub Jenny.
He used a hot water bottle. And if you could imagine the pain, have you ever had some kind of frostbite or cold and how it starts to warm up? I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking of trying it. You ever stick your dick in the freezer for like 2 hours and see what happens?
Never. No, I did not.
A warm mouth is better.
I might try it just to see, what happens.
No, I never. I mean, have you come close to frostbite? Seriously, have you?
Yeah. My toe, I had something there, right?
I
wow.
use gerbils.
What's
you use gerbils to warm up your penis after cross-country skiing?
Once.
Yeah.
I was saying you use gerbils to thaw out your penis after cross-country skiing.
Multiple gerbils in my pants.
How long was he out skiing? Did they say? Like, how long did it take him to freeze his penis?
I have no idea.
Got it. They'll be carrying, Dirt Star says they'll be carrying a six-pack and they'll be carrying a six-pack and a pizza.
Yeah, that was in response to a Mike Hunt stack about the FBI coming, that they'll come with a six-pack and a pizza. That's good guys there, the female body inspectors.
Yeah.
And
wow, you have
Mike,
to give me a minute, Jerk One, because I took a whole bunch of ice out of the freezer and I'm trying to recreate this situation with my penis.
Okay.
Well, tell us how it goes, man. I gotta know.
Yeah. Once it freezes, we'll revisit.
Yeah. And Mike Hunsang says, I enjoyed watching trans downhill skiing. Oh, my God.
that must be great.
We got to have Mike Hunsang as a special guest. What happened to Side 928?
Looks like he split town. I don't know. It's too heavy for him. The shelling is just too heavy here. And we got, don't try mineral ice. My friend tried it and it hurt. That's what he said, at least. Well then, I think we'll just have to do that and a little bit of that powder too. That Gold Bomb medicated powder I hear works pretty well.
Oh my God, no, it does not.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts so bad.
It's like a million fingers massaging your balls.
Yes, it is.
If you want some fun, just dump a whole bunch of Gold Pond down your pants. You'll thank me later.
Oh.
You'll thank me later. Hang on, we got to put this as not financial legal advice for that. Yeah. Our sports continue now.
Yep, the lockout.
Well, the lockout continues, bro. What's happening?
Right.
These guys just aren't working it.
I'll tell you what, sooner or later, Jerk 1 and Jerk 3, I think baseball will not survive these continuous lockouts. Every 5 years, they're squabbling about something. The attendance is already down. It's the boring sport of, the people who want everything so fast,
It's tough to watch at times, especially when they're swinging for the fences or striking out every time.
I don't know who's behind this, but I mean, they think that baseball is going to last forever. You know what? You know what's gone? Highlight. Highlight used to be like the sport back in the day. Nowhere to be found anymore.
There's two places, Magic City and Miami still runs it now, and Dania is going back to the betting only on there. Florida changed their state law, so you didn't have to have a big court anymore to have gambling. There was a thing where they needed to have the highlight in order to get more gambling machines into there. That rule was dropped, so the highlight just kind of fell apart. But they want to bring it back for parlay betting and stuff. So we'll see. I watch Magic City the matinees on Wednesday. I love it, man.
Right. But I love it too. I'm
doing a highlight. There's a guy named El Barbaro with a beard, and he plays out of Tampa. You got to check this dude out. He's like a college frat guy, just in there whipping the ball or the pelota around. He's crazy.
Oh, that's great. I'd love to see him. We should get on the podcast.
Yeah, we'll do a little thing. I got a highlight thing I wanted to do on here. I mean, we know our viewers are rather, we'll just say narrow-minded and stubborn. So perhaps they might not want to learn about highlight or cricket or some of the finer sports.
Right.
But you know what? Fuck you. Get your own goddamn podcast and do your own fucking show. All right.
That's right. That's true.
That's right, buddy.
Well, back to baseball. I really fear, just like I fear World War III, I fear that when baseball comes back, no one's going to give a shit.
Get a dog.
No one's going to give a shit.
Lock out with your cock out. That's what Mike Trout says.
Yes.
He said that.
Mike Trout, Jersey boy.
I just got a message. Guys, I just got a message that we're all being scammed by this Russia-Ukraine BS. Do the research. What's that about?
What do you mean, man?
I don't know.
You mean our Russian correspondent there was a fake?
Maybe.
What is Big Pink Dude really back at home?
I'm thinking that he has a massive drill bit, but it's not being used for war, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
I
like
believe him.
Right there.
I believe Big Pink Dude will not fail us.
I don't think so either. I mean,
when it comes to this stuff.
I'm not political at all, but I would rely on Big Pink Dude before I relied on Brandon. That's for sure.
Hey guys, there's just one thing I want to say, since today was a really difficult day, not just for Russia and Ukraine, but just for everybody, like receiving this awful news. If you're having a bad day, there's a hotline called Call and Oates, and it only plays Hall and Oates songs for you when you call 719-266-2837, which is 719-26-OATES.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
I'm
Private eyes are watching you.
What's your favorite Hall & Oates song that is not played on the radio too much?
Jerk 3, you take it.
I'm gonna go with something by Huey Lewis and the News.
Really? Go ahead.
That's not a Hall & Oates song, though.
No. My all-time favorite Hall & Oates is probably the Shameful top 40 songs.
Right.
All of them.
Okay. What about you,
I'll go with Man Eater, since we have a gay theme tonight.
Oh, of course. The show is all gay themed.
What about you,
Bad Education?
No.
They do a song called Bad Education. You might want to check it out.
All right, I will. I
don't think we can play it on here, but I don't know. If we can get a lawyer on board, that would help.
Jerk One is known for giving out the greatest advice for awesome songs by bands that are not really common. Yeah. One is U2. He loves U2. And he taught me about the song, The Electric Company. I'd never heard of it before. And since he's turned me on to that, Electric Company, kids, go listen to that song. It's great.
Nice. Absolutely. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, pick a
famous band and then pick a B-side.
Hall & Oates for me, the song that I like is She's a Rich Girl and She's Gone Too Far, but it don't
Never
matter.
Heard it.
You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money.
Oh yeah.
Right. This was we got two more sports items here. We got the tale of the legends here. You have a golf legend, Bernhard Langer, the golf legend, 65 years old, still rocking, winning all kinds of stuff here. Look at this. He turned professional in 1972, and he's still playing. Right?
Yep. Love it.
That's when you were sucking your mother's dick. That was a long time ago. On that, with 119 professional wins, ranking number 1 back in the 80s, and he's still playing the senior tour.
Yeah,
you got to check this cat out sometime. He's cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, well, I see a dude like that, and I just feel like a schlub. I have no excuse for being 5'6", 230 pounds. How gross is that? I mean, I got the fat guy laugh. Like I when I talk, I run out of oxygen. I'm so fat. It's terrible. I start talking. You hear how I'm talking? It's like I got the fat guy talk.
When you jump up in the air, do you get stuck every time?
So this language dude puts Tom Brady to shame, right?
Yeah. Try jerking it twice a day. Get your stamina up. Jerk it twice a day, and that'll help the respiratory, the cardio too.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
I
read a book on it. It's called Jerk It Twice a Day.
Jerk one. I got to tell you something. You're speaking a lot of smarts there. One thing that it also does is it helps avoid prostate cancer.
Jerking it?
Right. If you jerking it regular will keep the prostate cancer away.
You know what? I think we should change it from 2 jerks to 3 jerks a day because our show is 3 jerks, you know?
Yeah. 3 jerks a day.
Jerk 3, are you really serious about that?
No, I'm totally serious about that.
Really?
I say a lot of bullshit and I say a lot of, I'm jokes all day, but when it comes to that, the more you jerk it, the better your chances are of staving off the prostate cancer.
Excellent. That is one way. That is a death sentence you can't get out of, my friend, right?
Right. And there's a lot, it's prevalent, and there's a lot of prostate cancer, so keep jerking.
Yeah. But you know what? It's not, I'm thinking of the wrong cancer, because didn't Joe Torre, Dowd Strawberry, they all had it, and they beat it, right?
Yeah, everyone gets it.
Yeah.
What's the one? Oh, pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, that's the one that'll fuck you up.
Yeah, that one, like, you get that, you just know you're done, you know?
Right.
Most obscure Beastie Boys song. See, I know them, but I just don't know the titles. That's where I can't go by.
It's so obscure you don't know.
I like my favorite, Mike Hunstank. My favorite one is "Root Down." Love that song.
Great song.
Excellent song. That's my favorite. I don't know an obscure. What's yours, Mike? What's your favorite?
Mine.
Dirt Star saying he's very serious about his prostate health.
Very serious.
He should be. I mean, his name is Dirt Star.
Or he didn't beat it enough. Cookie Puss, he's all over the place. Although Cookie Puss is a favorite obscure Beastie Boys song. Now that goes back. That's a good call.
Nice.
All right, I got one for you. Bro.
Go ahead, Jerk 3.
Your sister's death. DEF.
Okay.
Off the album, some dumb cop gave me 2 tickets already.
Jerk 3, I love it. I love it.
Can I wrap up sports with a little thing for Mike Tyson?
Sure. Absolutely.
All right. Any more sports there? I think without that, we can. You got to check this Punch out. I recorded this a while ago. I keep it on my phone just to feel good about punching people and punching things. You know, it just feels right. Watching this fight, it feels right. Let me work this out here.
Sure.
On that, there we go. Whoops.
Wow, we saw it.
Yeah, it turned off all the microphones for some reason here.
That was epic. Another dude who had...
There. Go ahead. Sorry, Jerk 2.
No, that's another dude who had the world by the short and curlies, and he blew it.
True. He did blow that.
Yeah, I mean...
Dude, one more Beastie Boys song.
Yeah.
33% God.
Yes. Yep.
That's all I got for you.
Dude, Jerk 3, that's enough. You got a lot. You got a lot, man.
we had two more music things we want to put on.
Throw them
We
out.
got the Van Zandt House.
Yeah.
And then Mark Langan, right?
Yeah.
And again,
Yeah, I'm Jerk 3, you got to chime in on this. What's your thoughts? I missed the boat on these guys, and
Yeah.
supposedly this guy was great.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so I found out about this from Matt Pinfield because he posted, I guess, directly after he found out the news. He was good friends, I mean, really close with Mark, and it's like a really wonderfully passionate artist, and the impact of his talent, really first hit us with Queens of the Stone Age. And he goes back to Screaming Trees. Obviously, that was his like solo, his debut. But what a great loss! I mean, like such a big loss, and he was huge, like really, really close with Matt, and Matt like put up this whole thing about this whole tribute to him. Not just a loss for the music community, but like personally. And so I was blown away by what he had to say about him.
Yeah, the dude was from Ireland.
Yeah.
And he's got a great story. His parents get well, not a great story for him, but sort of how we all grew up. His parents get divorced, and his pop, he wants to live with his dad. And right away he realizes it's the wrong choice because his pop, all he wants to do is stay out and play cards and chase women. So what does Mark do? Mark discovers weed and hallucinogens and trips out on acid and finds his way into a rock band. I mean, that's what we did when we were little, right? We did. These kids nowadays have so much more positive outlets. We did not.
That's what happened.
Nice shirt too.
Yep.
Happens.
Yeah, Mike, I missed it. I missed Screaming Cheese. I don't know where the hell I was, but you're right. Everybody loves Screaming Trees, Mike. You're right about that.
Yeah. Great fucking band.
Man,
For sure.
Then we got
57. Yikes, I'm close to that.
I know, it starts to knock on the door. And look at this, the big man son. Springsteen sax player's son facing big fines over big man weed.
Yeah, I didn't get into
that weed.
What exactly was he doing? How would he use his dad's name? Does anybody know?
I guess he put him right on the bag.
No way.
Put his action right on the bag, maybe. I don't know.
No way.
There we go.
That's how you define big man weed.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, because I'm wondering, I'm like, what does
the Dirt Star say? I'll bop you in the Dirt Star.
I don't know, gentlemen.
What did Dirt Star say? I missed this comment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nearly lost you. I guess that's a Beastie Boys song, or
no, Screaming Trees.
Oh, Screaming Trees.
Yeah,
I
great
missed the boat too.
Nice call, brother.
It is.
Oh, he was sued last year over big man blazed baked goods. That's what a judge ordered him to stop, but the younger Clemens never did.
Nice.
Now a federal court is holding Nick Clemens and his company, Big Man's West LLC, in contempt of court, and Clemens faces a daily $250 fine if he continues selling weed and related products.
So if he sells 500, he's clear.
Yeah, he says Clemens has insisted that the suit is frivolous, arguing that as a part owner of the family's trust, you cannot sue yourself. He told Billboard that he's not even considering complying with the order.
But you can't hold yourself hostage.
Yeah.
You can hold yourself hostage. Just saying.
I love the war correspondent.
You're going to hear more from him, I think, as this war drags on, no doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it says the trust was set up by Clarence Clemens' death in 2011, and it names Nick, his son, and 3 siblings as the beneficiaries. But the documents did specify, however, that the trust itself retains the rights to Clarence Clemens' name and likeness until his youngest son, Jared, turns 25 in 2023. So that's why I don't think Nick could use the name.
Wow.
I'd like to know who brought the lawsuit on, or was this a state-run thing, or somebody a jealous partner or something? It's kind of weird.
That's a great question. That is a great question.
I've got.
They also launched a brew called Big Man's Brew too, so they're selling beer and weed. You gotta love.
Well, you know what he should sell? How about here's an idea? How about Big Man condoms too?
Beautiful. Now you're fucking with Big Man.
Yeah. Now that's good. I think I'll send him a note. Ask for a little money. You know.
What do you guys aren't mixing up the big black cock meme that's been going around since the pandemic started, are you?
Dude, I know nothing about big.
Shaft.
I know nothing about big black cock. I'm sorry, Mike. That's your department. No,
Mark,
jerk too.
You mean jerk too? You mean jerk too?
Jerk too. Yeah. Grease the proverbial shaft.
Oh, that's classic.
We got a Hot for Teacher segment, and we got the limits of the human body. That's all I have at this point.
Very good. That's very good. Well, wait. Let's keep it music. Let's keep it music real quick. I want to touch on. Wait a minute. Am I talking over Jerk 3?
Yeah, Jerk 3 is right here.
I'm sorry, Jerk 3. Are you talking?
Yeah, I'm trying to say something about that Hot for Teacher chick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll tell you. The teachers these days, unreal. I mean, come on. You want to choke on a chicken bone all day? I mean, 9 chicken bones. She choked on 9 chicken bones. And what are these kids doing? Poking her with their chicken bones. I mean, she's a diaper sniper. Come on!
Do I have to call 922 Wine to hear more?
Oh, that's classic. That's awesome.
All right, let's go with On for Teacher.
Yeah, go for it.
Kick the music around a little bit. This is the reality here too.
Sure.
Rock music on, you know. The picture on the bottom was the one that they're showing around, but the one up top is the one from her jail, her mugshot.
Right.
Kind of a big difference there. I don't know. I like to see them before and after, you know, whether they show regret or not. And the one up top, that woman doesn't show much regret to me.
No.
You know, for a woman choking on 9 chicken bones, you know, and for being called a diaper sniper, I mean, she looks pretty happy.
A diaper sniper. A diaper sniper. I love it. Well, you know what? As inappropriate as this is, and it is inappropriate, I wish that something like that happened to me when I was a kid.
Right.
And that's what I mean. Like, you know, I hear about these stories, and I hear how they get caught, how, like, the kid will admit that it's happening. Jerk 1 and Jerk 3, if that ever happened to you, would you tell us all?
Hell no.
Me either.
I would tell a few people, but I would tell the right people. I would tell my bros, you know.
Well said. Well said.
Where my priests?
I certainly would not let the cat out of the bag and get the. I mean, come on.
Right. If you're banging a hot older chick, you don't tell anybody. Why? Because you want to continue banging the hot older chick.
Well said, Jerk 3.
She's going out with 9 dudes, though.
Yeah.
For vape pens, man.
That's true.
Choking on 9 chicken bones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
well,
good.
I hear these stories, and I feel bad for the kids, but I also feel jealous.
She looks like a 3-input woman there, huh? Let's take a look at her again. And see.
Mike, well said.
Well, if you count double inputs, you know, you might get to 6.
She's gonna be triple airtight too with 9 guys on her, you know.
Dirt Star, that is classic. I love it. Hey, I have a question for Dirt Star and Mike. Now we're going on about 2 hours, and we appreciate it so much that you guys have been with us the whole time. Is it because A, we're really doing well, or B, everybody just loves watching a train wreck? I mean, what is it? You let us know. And be honest. Be brutally honest with us.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for A. Here it goes. What they say. I love it. I mean, they've been with us since the beginning.
They are. All right, I got one last thing here. Then we could throw it out to the wolves and see what sticks on that. Limits of the human body. Have you ever been curious about some of this stuff here?
Yes.
How hot you can go without before dying, or how many days you can go without food, or how long you can go without breathing. Well, this is a perfect chart to have, and I keep this handy all the time. So if my body heat goes above 107.6, I know that I could be in trouble.
Right.
And I could not eat for 44 days and still be okay, and go 10 minutes without breathing and be cool. I just can't not have a beer for a week.
Wow. I didn't know about the starvation for 45 days. That's interesting.
Yeah, you could rock that shit out, man.
Wow. Well, what's the deal with the more important thing is water, right? You can't go more than what? 4 days without water?
7 days without water, it says here.
Yeah, 7 days. Right. There you go.
Yeah, but you can drink your pee, though, you know.
You cannot.
You can try.
No way. No way. Well, that segues into a quick question about the human body. The movie Alive, where another plane crash jerk won. They crash. The soccer team crashes into the mountains. The dead bodies freeze. They need food. They eat the teammates. Would you guys do that to survive?
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Jerk 3, would you?
I mean, I've been known to eat like really weird shit in general.
Wow.
Not even at the Y we're talking.
I tried to impress an entire crowd at a party when I was 19 by guzzling a dirty glass of water, puke, and cigarette butts. And I didn't just drink it. I mean, I didn't just put it back into my head. I swallowed it, and I let out a giant belch that said I was satisfied.
Jerk 3, that is insane. Oh, Mike says I'm watching because of that hot Russian broad clickbait. Yes, I agree.
Put her back up.
Yeah, put her back up. There she is. Who's this person? Yeah, there you go, Mike. That's for you.
Yeah, let me tell you, I read the book Alive on that, and one of the ways that they ate the people, they would take a razor or glass, and they would cut very small slivers of meat off of the thigh, and they would cook it or heat it up on the airplane wing, on the aluminum wing, and the sun would kind of give it a little bit of crisp to it, like
Hip
that.
jerky.
So that's how they did it. They took very small pieces. It wasn't like they were chowing down on leg bones or something.
Hip jerky.
Wow.
Yeah, like hip jerky. Yeah.
I like to tickle her tickles.
Good stuff.
So, wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so there you have it. Next time, you're interested, give me a call.
I'm interested.
I'll cure some meat for you. Some hip meat.
Yikes. Did they talk? What did they say it tasted like? Did they get into that in the book or no?
I can't remember. Just me. I don't remember that part, to be honest.
It tasted like that Ukraine trick.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I want to back up a little bit and go to music real quick. Did you guys hear the story about Phil Collins' ex-wife? How she took over his mansion?
She's suing him.
Well, yeah, he finally got her out of the mansion. She's out. And but this is what she was doing, dude. She took over the mansion and she was selling stuff. She was having like yard sales. We want to talk about Mike's
like the natives.
Mike just chimed in. He said, now that is some nice roast beef. It is. I agree.
Yeah, let's go one more time. We're a bunch of hornbags. There you go.
Yeah.
Adopt the Ukrainian.
Okay, is the Ukrainian or is it Victoria's Secret Down syndrome? Who do you want?
Oh, gee, that's a hard one.
I would say the Victoria's Secret. I would take her rack with the Ukraine chick's body.
I like her dyed hair.
Oh, dude! All right, that's interesting. Okay.
I like that dyed hair. That blonde that's supposed to be brown.
Platinum blonde.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that ain't all that.
It's pretty rad.
Oh man, well,
And she's got an innie, not an Audi.
she does. Well, let's see. We're getting up. Let's bring this up through the top of the hour. I'd say. I've got nothing left. I got one little thought here.
Go ahead.
This is something I found and picked up here. It's called How to Be Happy. And these days, at this time and age, you know, some people might be depressed or something. Well, here's something that you can do. Just how to be happy. Just stop having thoughts altogether, and you'll be just fine.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, dude.
I know.
I love it.
Sometimes it's just so simple.
Yeah, I agree.
So simple.
I
Thank
agree.
you, Mike. You guys rock,
You
Mike.
do too, Mike. You rock too, my friend.
Jerking on a Thursday night. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Stay away from prostate cancer.
That's the way to do it.
Absolutely. Jerk 3 coming in with the health advice. You got to love
That's
it.
right. Jerking the Thursday night bone.
I like it.
Well, hey, let me back up to I love your stop having thoughts, but we have to think about the Dick of the Week award.
Right.
I'm going to add to that and talk about two sisters who got pissed off at a fast food restaurant worker who's a dad, and they shot him in the face because they complained that one of their $3 hamburgers were missing from their order.
Nice.
Yeah, it was in Wisconsin, and he was shot in the face last month after a pair of customers grew angry that a $3 hamburger was missing from the order. He said all he remembers is just laying on the ground, just bleeding out.
Wow.
And he's a father of one, and he did survive, but the attack happened after midnight. Of course, nothing happens good after midnight. We all know that.
Oh, the night is for the wolf.
That's brutal.
For sure.
My goodness.
Right.
Dirt Star said, beat it like it owes you money.
He did.
Side 928 is back. Side 92, good to have you
He
back.
said it's great advice, and it is.
Yes,
He's
it is.
talking about right here.
I love that.
Who says we're not helping?
Thoughts.
We're helping all kinds of people here. I don't know what they're
We
thinking.
jerks, we are helping other people. We are helping people.
That's right. Our mission here, our presence here, is to help others live a good life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or as Mike says, make it puke. Make it puke. You're right, Mike.
I have to keep doing push-ups until I puke.
Yeah.
There was an old joke, a playground joke that went around like that.
Good one, keeper.
Now, here's another. I'm going to continue on that theme of the Dick of the Week. Sadly, it's going to be some kid who fell for his mom's peer pressure, if that's what you want to call it. She told him that she would promise him $1,800 when he turned 18 if he stayed off social media for 6 years.
Yeah, I read that.
Yeah, like
He did it.
And he did it. But I mean, how cheap is that mom? I mean, come on.
Dude,
I mean, that's
right.
It's not a whole lot of money.
It's not a whole lot of money. I would
No,
at
it's
least
not.
up the ante.
No,
$5
he was-
grand at least.
Yeah, he was stoked because he was only getting $5 for the chores a week. Bro,
Yeah.
you guys, have you guys seen the commercial for Shingles Doesn't Care?
No.
Oh my God. Oh, dude.
Can you play it?
Next episode, we absolutely have to air that commercial.
Okay.
That's
Jerk
just
one's-
the PSA.
Jerk
Yeah,
one. We're going
100%.
against the initial rules of three jerks. It's supposed to happen as we speak.
True.
Yeah.
Well, get Side. Tell Side to get us a link.
Yeah.
We'll find it. We'll find it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got one. Shingles Lives Matter.
Mike Hunt, I love it. Mike Hunt stag, I love it.
What a
What a
dick.
stag.
Because Shingles doesn't care.
Well, Mike, you're right about that. I'll tell you what. The world is so messed up. Beekeepers now, they're turning to anti-theft technology because beehive thievery is on the rise, believe it or not.
Holy shit.
People are stealing beehives.
Yes, they are. So,
Wow.
so people who are taking care of bees are putting like GPS trackers in them, so when people steal them, they can find them.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's awesome. The bees have Wi-Fi yet?
They do not, but it says most recently 3 hives were containing 60,000 bees were taken from grocery chain gardens in central Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Yep. And in the past week, 1,036 beehives worth hundreds of thousands of dollars were reported stolen from orchards statewide.
Wow.
The largest heist involved 384 beehives that were taken from a field in California, and they got busted. Behave Dirt Star. I love that.
Dude, that's a lot of beeswax, man.
Yeah. I've seen pictures. I haven't seen it in person, but they're locking up meat at the stores now too. They're putting those cable security things around packages of meat. People are stealing those.
Right.
Yeah, but do you understand the deficit that Burt's Bees is feeling right now with all that shit? It's like, how am I supposed to make my product? It's just like the My Pillow guy. He's so pissed off about all that political bullshit. These guys are pissed off about the bees being stolen. Those guys are pissed off about the Ukraine women not being available anymore. What the fuck do we have left?
Right.
You got this podcast.
That's a good point. Side 298. You're right. Side 928. Got to get that artisan honey. You're right.
How did I live without it all these years?
Yeah, that's
you
true.
You got to put that on the wife's poontang.
Slap it.
It's like it's like the icing on the cake.
Your mom locks up my. Dirt Sart says your mom locks up my meat. If you know what I mean, John. John. You know what I mean, John. That's classic.
Too much, man. We got the best viewers, you know.
I slept with his mom. What did he do? Nothing.
This is something you could put on the radio. You can send it to your friends, you know, and send them the link. They love this stuff. I think we're the best podcast out there.
I think we are. We're doing well. I mean, we've been on 2 hours, and it does not feel like 2 hours.
Well, it's you know, when's the point of no return here? Are we on borrowed time now, or is everyone feeling good? Because I've run out of material right now. Only pillow biters would boycott the My Pillow guy.
Is anybody scared of the new variant that may be coming now after Omicron? There's supposedly another one that's coming down the pike that might be a little scarier.
I wasn't scared of the last 5 variants.
I haven't taken down my Omicron decorations yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready, man.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Yeah, bring it on. Why not? You know what? If the market dips again, buy the dip. Buy the fucking dip, faggot.
Yeah, they're talking about it's called like A2 or something like that, and it's supposedly going to spread faster.
Jerk too.
And obviously, people who aren't vaccinated are more susceptible than anybody else.
Jerk too. I'm starting to eat disposable masks for breakfast to keep them off the street and out of the water supply.
I love it.
Gotta do it.
Yes,
Gotta
you
do
do.
my part.
For sure.
What's that variant called, yo?
I think it's called like A2 or so. I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah. All right. And we got side saying maybe if you made pillows that didn't suck, it'd be okay.
I'm going to start putting variants in the pillows.
Why does this world deserve pillow gurus all of a sudden?
It's called BA2. BA2.
BA2 variant. There you go.
That's right. BA2 variant, and it's say it's supposedly a subvariant of Omicron, and it has a potential thing to be very severe.
Mike, I'm saving the planet.
How?
Yeah.
How
Mike
eating the so Mike Hunstank said, "Save the planet, Jerk 3." I'm doing my part by I'm literally consuming every disposable mask that I see on the street. I'm saving it from the gutter. I'm saving it from the water that we drink. I'm literally taking it back, and I'm using it in my ball sack.
Wow.
Sure, three. That is classic. That's the way to use. Yeah, I you know what? I follow all the rules. I got vaccinated. I got my booster shot. Kids got vaccinated. All that crap. But I do not believe in the mask. The mask is a joke. Let's be honest.
Man, can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little thin piece of paper. How is that really helping anybody? I mean, eating masks, right, Mike? You got it. You got it. Well done. Well said. What do you think, Jerko? You running his team?
I think shingles don't care, man. That's all.
I'm telling you guys, you are going to be destroyed by this commercial because it's real and it's serious, and it's like we made it. It's like we made it. We made this commercial. That's how like crazy, ridiculously funny it is.
I think we could sue. Really? I think we have grounds for a lawsuit.
Absolutely, copyright infringement all day.
Well, the Ukraine thing still goes on. They're getting blasted as we speak.
Oh yeah, all the cryptocurrency just dipped.
Yep, the Ukrainian capital's getting blasted. Everybody's getting a mass exodus out of the, live updates. CNN captures an intensive firefight.
Been there, done that. Saw Gulf War I, Gulf War II. Been there, done that. Boring.
Yeah, it's crazy. Who knows what's going to happen?
Don't know what to tell you, man.
Oh, well, we got to save Sean Penn. He's in the Ukraine working on a documentary, it says.
Is he there right now?
Yes, he is. Sean Penn is in Ukraine working on a documentary.
Can we crowdfund Putin? Now, you know what? Props to Sean Penn because he goes after the big fish there. He's done a lot of pretty controversial interviews over the years. I like guys like that.
I agree with you, Jerkwell. In fact, coming from Amazon tomorrow is the only thing that Jeff Bezos is good for is a quick overnight delivery of, it says, Spicoli 2024. I can fix it. That's what it says on my shirt.
Nice.
This is my head.
Yep. It says Spicoli for 2024, and his slogan is, I can fix it. Yeah, and it's the truth. I picked up the shirt off of Amazon last night.
Nice.
It's amazing.
That's the only thing Bezos is good for.
For picking up the slack.
Right. No way. So wait, hold on a second. I'm back to Sean Penn. Variety reported that Penn flew to the country to complete a documentary on the Russian invasion. Now, come on, you're just asking for trouble. Why would you do that?
He's trying to stay relevant. That's what he's trying to do. He had no interest in this last year. He's there now.
That's right.
Feed us another line, Sean.
Yeah, right. It's like how quickly can I get back in the mainstream? Oh wait, I'll just do that.
Kind of like us.
Well, Penn spent time in Ukraine in November when he met with Ukrainian forces as tension rose between the country and the neighboring Russia. At the time, Penn said he was working on a documentary on the conflict in November, and he has just stayed there since. So he's been there since November. So I guess he didn't just go there to, still.
Yeah, he knew it was coming.
Right.
Oh man. Well,
but yeah, this is it's going on.
I'm not impressed.
Hey guys, I'm sorry if I'm not vocal for a few seconds. I'm pissing in a cup.
I love it. Wait a minute. Did anybody have Sally Kellerman of MASH in the death pool?
No. We lost already. We lost one out. Shit.
Yep. I don't know her. Does anybody pull her up and look at Sally Kellerman of MASH? She died. She was 84. I don't remember her being on MASH. She's pretty hot though.
I think it was the brunette nurse.
She was blonde. She's blonde.
Oh well, there goes my. Yeah.
Yeah. She was 84. Damn, somebody could have won the death pool.
Oh well. What's the prize?
At $6, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're up to
$100, dude.
$100. Oh man.
When we get more comfortable with our surroundings here, we'll start telling the way back when stories. And trust me, I've got 100 of them.
Oh,
yeah,
or more.
Oh, I got a few myself.
Yeah.
Side 928 and Mike and Dirt Star, Jerk 1 and Jerk 3 stories are worth listening to.
Let's see, we got some more messages here on that. We're probably a little behind here. Shingrix. That's the name of the product. And we're gonna wag that dog. Yeah. And Jeff Spicoli.
Right.
And of course the trucker bombs. Yeah. We love trucker bombs. That's the little pea jugs. Oh man.
All right, so check this out. I'm going to ask you guys, okay?
Yeah.
This is going to take a little thinking. We've been on for 2 hours. If you don't want to do it, I totally get it. But tonight on the Wheel of Fortune, somebody lost $10,000. She got all these letters given to her, okay? And the first word is Jurassic. The second word is park. So it's, what do you think that is? It's a movie.
Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park. And the last part of it was, the letters were O-I-E-S. So it's Jurassic Park. And what's the last word?
O-I-E-S?
Yes. And they're missing 2 letters from that last word.
Where are those letters?
In the first letter and the third letter.
Tits.
What did we say Jurassic Park was?
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, but what is it? It's the
movies.
Right, Jurassic Park movies. She answered it, and she said Jurassic Park bodies, and she lost.
Damn.
Lost $10,000.
Cold-blooded.
Yes, sir.
It happens. That's why it's called a game.
As OJ would say, it happens.
I watched a guy on that show over the summer, and he had that spin down so perfect. He was nailing the same panel every single spin. The guy took the whole game to himself.
Right.
He had this touch, and he spun it kind of weird. I thought he was cheating or something, but the guy was a master. I think they kicked him off the show.
That's pretty cool, man. I respect people who win those game shows. I couldn't do it. There's no way. I mean, you want to feel dumb, watch Jeopardy.
You know, we should have a game show on here. We'll put something together.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
We can take
I can see you doing pretty well at Jeopardy. How do you do at Jeopardy? Do you do well?
Yes, it depends on the topic, but it's not too bad.
What about you, Jerk 3?
I like this. This music's cool.
I mean, I'm not too bad. I have my moments. I got highlights here and there.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have rare highlights. Maybe the first, the ones that are worth $100 I get.
Nice. Well, I mean, it's like hit or miss. Yeah.
This music is cool. Sounds like I'm at a rub and tug, Mike. Yeah, you're right. I hear you. I hear you.
Who's missing out with the Wheel of Fortune miss on $10,000 worth of hookers and heroin, man? That's a good weekend if you ask me. Or good night, I guess. Who am I?
Oh shit, that's true.
To do some black tar off the anus of a well-used hooker. Right there. That's what you want, buddy, right?
Oh man.
No comment from the peanut gallery, I see. Never mind. I'll put my feelings back in my pocket. What do you say, folks?
Yeah, I think we're kind of.
Anything else for the record? It's a nice round.
Dirt Star, Mike, what do you think? You think we should end it? Dirt Star, Mike, let us know what you think.
think they need to go to
Side
sleep.
928. What do you think?
We did. We do have a nice outro as well. We said we'd work on that this week, and we did.
Yeah. You guys have been rocking it.
Yeah, we've been busy beavers.
Yep, for sure.
Busy fucking beavers. All right, what do you say? You throw me the controllers, and I'll wrap this up. Put a bow on it.
Yeah, that worked for me. Thank you guys for listening and being here and being part of the show. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, let's see if we can rock this thing out of here and send it into space. This is our theme music here. All right, gentlemen.
Yep.
As we slam the Three Jerks door on your ass crack, kicking you back to reality, us three jerks leave you with these thoughts. If you save time, when do you get it back? And if 9 out of 10 suffer from diarrhea, does that mean the 10th one enjoys it? Are you still dulled by the desire to feed and breed? What makes something funny? Find out next week. Death pool updates, guests, more recipes, a musician deep dive, gambling, art, automobiles, philanthropy, haiku, medicine, contests, authors, architecture, dirty jokes, racism, revolution, sex, drugs, rock and roll, and the art of war. See you next Thursday night, March 3rd at 8 p.m. If you like what you heard, hit up the Hitchhiker thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and fuck off.
Trying to make it work. 3 jerks.